Good evening, everybody. What can I say? I think that goes down as one of the big heavyweight shocks of all time. An incredible night of drama from top to bottom. And tonight deserves to Andy Ruiz, a new heavyweight world champion. I thought it was an incredible fight. Third round, I've got to say, I thought you were done. And you came back, and that was one of the best one of the best rounds I've ever seen. Definitely in heavyweight boxing. Um, we respect you. It's been a pleasure dealing with you. You stepped up. You were one of the few that wanted this fight. You called this fight out. Manny, I'm very pleased with you as well.
Thank you, sir.
Tom, Sam, well done. This is a great night for you. Over to you, Andy.
You know what? I just want to thank God, man. This wouldn't have been possible. And all this hard work, especially my team, my coach. We've been working really hard, man, really hard. And I wanted to prove everybody wrong. All the doubters thinking that I was going to lose in the third round, first round. I was looking at comments as well. But what do you know, man? I'm the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. It's a blessing, man. This wouldn't have happened, man, but thanks to Eddie Hearns, my team, Al Heyman, everybody, my dad. I, I'm still pinching myself to see if this is real, man. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Guys, go to the floor. Yes.
Mom, I love you. I love you, and our lives is gonna change. We don't have to struggle no more. Thanks to God, everything happened for a reason, baby.
This is the best night of 2019 boxing you can possibly have. Every match was a grudge match, and we got to give Mr. Eddie Hearn a match from a round of applause for tonight.
Well, I swear that wasn't a setup, but it did look like one. Listen. From our side, we're absolutely devastated, but it is boxing, and from the Katie Taylor fight, the Callum Smith performance, even Coyle Algieri was on at 5:30. Well, actually, I thought Josh Kelly against Ray Robinson was fantastic, but we wanted to put on a night at the Garden that you will never forget, and there is absolutely no doubt you will never forget that. And speaking on behalf of AJ, I think he's still seeing the doctor. He's fine. He will be absolutely devastated. He's a man of huge respect, and he's genuinely over the moon for Andy Ruiz. I think you could see that in the ring. He's been there. He knew what it was like to win these, and I promise you, he'll be back stronger. He'll be absolutely devastated when this kicks in. So it's bittersweet for us. It was just a incredible night of boxing at the Garden. I'm sure everyone will remember it forever. But unfortunately, the result didn't go the way we wanted.
Andy, hold on.
Guys. I'll go to everyone. Okay. Yes. Yes, there is. Yeah. Listen, I think Andy will fancy the rematch. It's not a fight that he's just stopped Anthony Joshua, so it's not a situation where he's going, "Oh, I don't believe I can win the rematch." And if he wins that rematch, it really puts himself in position as, in my opinion, the golden goose of the division. So he's in a great position now. Anthony, of course, has got to accept that rematch. Knowing him, I'm almost certain that he will want to do that. He gave Andy the opportunity, and it's part of the agreement. And like I said, I believe Manny and Andy will believe they can do it again. So it's going to be a thrilling fight.
Thank you. Man, that's crazy that happened, right? Man, that was my first time in the canvas. And when I was in the canvas, I was like, whoa, what the hell just happened? But I had to get him back. I had to get him back. I think that's when the Mexican blood in me and the Mexican warrior that I have, I had to return the favor. Ahorita ni le creo, no creo que gané, pero gané, man, gané. Pero me siento bien orgulloso, ando bien feliz. Fuck. Pues que hice historia, todo es posible. Todo el entrenamiento que hice y gané. Ya ahora soy el primer mexicano campeón del mundo. Sí se puede, baby.
Mike.
That's the referee's job. The referee knows what he's doing. If you would have just let it go, I think I would have stopped the fight in more dramatic fashion. But you know what? He did what he had to do, and you know, good job for him.
Oh,
I thought the ref did a great job. I was hoping he would have stopped it at the end of the round when they were both down. The ref did a great job. He was in the ring. He saw him. He did his job. He did a tremendous job.
Gareth.
Thank you.
Going to dropping 20 from the third round.
Yes, I was waiting for him to open up. I wanted to break him down a little bit more, work the body. He hits really hard, man. He hits pretty hard, and I just needed to be smart. I needed to be smart in there. I thought he opened up too much where I could counter him, but the speed I think got to him, and we got this victory in a fashion way. I think we showed it pretty good. It could get better, but as soon as we start training harder and getting more in shape and looking like AJ, I'm gonna be even a better fighter.
Nelly.
You know what? AJ's a fashion guy. I give my highest to him, and he's a respectful guy, and so was I. And I was just telling him, thank you, man, and thank you, and he was telling me, man, you did an amazing job, you did good, and um, I still can't believe it, man. I still can't believe it.
Yes. Hold on. When you.
Thank you.
20 to 1. Randall Chavez 15 to 1. When you sat down, you said you saw the comments. Did you know how big of a long shot you were coming into tonight? And was that any extra fuel or motivation for you for your performance?
You know what? Everyone's been down to me since the beginning. Especially from this fight. Nobody want to know that I was gonna win. Nobody did, and everybody that betted on me is gonna make some serious money. But you know what? I thank God to this moment, dude. To this moment, and I'm here now. The first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. No, it doesn't. You know what? I just got to talk to my team and to see what they say. But as long as we get back in the gym, work even harder, and we're actually more motivated now that we're the champions now. So I'm willing to do this anytime.
Dan, yes.
Or, the money that goes along with it, or did you really think at that moment, what, I got what it takes to beat this guy?
You know what? Before this fight was even happen, in a lot of interviews, I kept calling out I would rather fight AJ than any other heavyweight out there that has belts. So I knew that I could beat him. I knew my abilities that was gonna give him trouble. The speed. I knew that he opened up too much. And what do you know? Uh,
When you watched the videos of him, was there something that you saw that made you think that you had the right things to be able to take him apart?
of course, the speed, the movement. I feel I could have moved the head a little bit more and being more aggressive, but I just wanted to take my time each round and let my hands go when he let his hands go. So I think that's when I connected really well.
Lance.
Andy, it seems startling how badly he deteriorated after the first knockdown. What did you feel like you exposed of Anthony Joshua tonight?
You know the body shots, but he's a warrior. You know he got up every single time that I put him down. I got up when he put me down. I think we're both warriors in there, and I respect him and every boxer that gets in the ring, risking their lives, just and to make history as well. And to take care of their family. I respect every fighter. Everybody in this room underestimated me.
Mike again, yeah. I said in the build-up, this is a tougher fight than Jarrell Miller. You know, they're not dissimilar in stature, but Andy's faster. He's got a better movement. I think he has a better boxing IQ, and we knew that. You know, it was no problem. You know, the Miller fight I think was a much easier fight than Ruiz, but sometimes the gods work and put things together. What happened with Jarrell gave Andy the opportunity, but we felt that Anthony's the best heavyweight in the world, and we believed that he would win tonight, and we thought he would in the third round. But Andy was exceptional.
Seen some fighters leave you in the last couple of years. Now you're out heavyweight champion in the biggest of your career. What does this mean for you?
Just not giving up. It's just grinding and continuing to do what you love. When you love what you do, you never got to work a day in your life, as they say. So just not giving up.
Yes.
Andy, you briefly mentioned that your family won't have to struggle anymore. Can you just give us a bit of that insight into how you think this will change your life?
Well, I'm the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, and we just made history, baby. And you know what? This is not going to be the only victory that I get. I'm not going to let these belts go. You know what? I just gotta let my people do that, and then we could figure out something. And um, but we'll just let. Well, I gotta talk to my team, and then we'll figure it out.
Andy, I'm sorry, you're right here.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering because you obviously for your first title strike with Sanchez, you went off to New Zealand to fight Joseph Cobb. The man next to you has had previous experience being on the opposite corner to Anthony Joshua. I want to know how he's impacted your career and what kind of new life he's breathed into your career.
Manny Robles, he's been on me since fucking day one, man. Calling me like, "Hey, where are you at? You need to come to the gym." But you know what? All that paid off, and he told me that I was gonna thank him this time. And thank you, man.
And one
My
Eddie,
dad as well.
Eddie,
Yes.
do you wish that you responded to Manuel Charles' text right now?
No, because we wanted to give a proper fight. With all due respect to Manuel Charr, Trevor Bryan, they're not worthy challengers. We wanted a proper test, Roger. If you come to Madison Square Garden, you've got to give the public a real fight. I knew, and we knew, that Andy Ruiz would give Anthony Joshua a real fight. Unfortunately, he gave him more of a fight than we hoped he would. But he deserves it, and tonight belongs to him. Yeah.
Fight hype. Aside from the business stuff, right, and what this means, for actual boxing, like I would imagine over the years you've developed a relationship with AJ. Take us through the emotion when it happened, the emotion you feel.
I don't think it's really sank into anybody at the moment. I mean, you know that 22 fights in, he's still learning the sport of boxing. But he's been in with Dillian White, Vladimir Klitschko, Takan Parker, Povetkin, Brazil. So he's always been learning on the job. Unfortunately, when you have to learn on the job. Sometimes, on the biggest of arenas, something can go wrong, and it's brutal when it goes wrong. There's no hiding place when you're in there and he's chasing you around the ring, raining shots down on you, and he's getting up and he's getting up and he can't feel his legs, and he's still with the doctor now. He's fine, but he didn't want to quit. He's a fighter. For us, yeah, we signed him from his debut. We're very close friends, but we also understand sport. We understand boxing, and when you get beat by the better man, there's no excuses. People have already said to me, "Oh, he had a sty on his eye. Was it a bad camp?" I can't even tell you. I'd love to stand here now and say it was a terrible camp and he had these injuries, but it's not true. And he won fair and square, Andy Ruiz, and we're all devastated as a team. But I know Anthony Joshua's work ethic. I know that this will burn him so bad inside because he's the ultimate competitor. You see him smiling in the ring because he's genuinely happy for Andy Ruiz. But tomorrow, the day after, in the coming weeks, this is going to eat him up bad. And, great fighters come back and improve. Some fighters never come back the same. The future will show how Anthony Joshua responds. Hi, Tom. I can't even remember back. I mean, the first round, I think I gave to Joshua. I think I did like all square after two. I thought Joshua won the. I thought the fourth and fifth round, nothing really happened. I think Joshua probably nicked one of those rounds, and then the sixth, I thought Andy won. I think the sixth was the round where it really started to get bad because the fourth round, nothing really happened. The fifth round, I thought Joshua actually got back to the jab. Sorry. Oh no, I remember. I remember the third round. No, I said no, because I'm talking about the sixth round. I think we won't be forgetting the third round. But the sixth round was actually after the fifth round. I thought Joshua won the fifth round. I thought okay, and then the sixth round, he really looked like he started to tire. So I don't know. I mean,
I didn't want to leave it to the judges.
even for me,
I did not want to leave it to the judges for this fight. I knew if it would have came out a decision, I don't think I would have got the victory. So I think I had to fight hard, let everything out, in that ring, and what do you know, we got the victory.
Eddie, just back in.
Sorry. Okay.
Do you know what the situation is with the IBF? Is there a danger that Andy might be stripped of that if he takes the rematch?
No, the rematch takes precedence anyway over the belts. But listen, I've already the next mandatory is the WBO, and I've already spoken to Paco Balcazar, who would have no issues with the rematch anyway. And we don't want Andy Ruiz to lose. Oh, Anthony don't want to lose one of these belts. So the rematch, every belt will be on the line, but Andy has the chance to defend his titles and go on just in fights with Wilder and Fury. But for us, AJ will want to win his belts back, but he'll want to beat Andy Ruiz. But I believe every one of those belts will be on the line. Hold on, at the front there.
You know what? They didn't let me eat a Snickers. They didn't.
Maybe that's what went wrong.
Yeah, I think that's what took longer. But you know what? With this hard work, dedication, it all paid off. It all paid
A few
off.
more guys. Yeah. Hold on.
Andy.
Let's have someone who hasn't asked
Andy.
a question yet. Yes, Lance.
Andy, I just wanted to ask you, what do you think this means to the people of Imperial Valley and basically all of Southern California? So many Mexican fans, I'm sure, were eating this up.
You know what? I had a lot of fans over there rooting for me, and I'm pretty sure they're really proud, especially my hometown. And that's where I grew up with. That's where I grew up at, and I know everybody's just smiling and saying he did it. The kid from a small little town, he did it. Of course, that'll be a blessing going over there and showing these belts and telling them that we just made history. It, it's gonna mean a lot, you know. A lot of people were supporting me, you know, and a lot of doubters as well. But we made it happen. Now we're the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, and no one could take that from me. Nobody.
Well, I'll do that when Andy's gone. I think let's keep it to this fight. So
You know what? I'm gonna respect Joshua either way. You know, he's a champion. Well, he's an ex-champion now, and you know, we respects to all fighters that jump in the ring. You know, we're go in there and risk our lives, and I respect the dude like a lot. You know, but once we're in the ring, there's no friends, there's no respect. There's just somebody that's trying to take their dreams away too. You know, but I respect the man. That I could do it, man. That I'm gonna do it. That I'm gonna shock the world. And what do you know? I just shocked the world, and I'm the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world.
Mike. Well, listen. At the end of the day, you know, Joshua's down right now. If you want to kick him when you're down, no problem. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are absolutely delighted that Joshua lost tonight. I don't think anyone in the team is. I don't think his fans are. I'm sure Andy's team aren't particularly, you know, they're pleased that he lost because he's a real champion. He wanted to fight anybody. Andy stepped up. It wasn't a case of we need to pick the right guy or we don't. It was yes, we believe we could beat Andy Ruiz. Let's do it. So listen, Deontay Wilder has zero class. He has done from day one. And if Andy can beat Joshua in the rematch, I hope he goes on to beat Deontay Wilder as well.
Working hard, man. There's dedication, hard work, and being with my team. Just taking care of myself. And now that I'm the heavyweight champion of the world, I just got to take care of myself and work even harder. That I had to keep throwing. I felt his punch, but I knew I could pull it off. I knew I can. I just needed to pressure a little bit more. Listen to my coach, my dad, telling me, "Do it for your kids. Do it for your kids." And what do you know? That motivated me a lot. Motivated me a lot.
Yeah, just a couple more guys. Go on.
You have this massive platform now. Is there anything that you want to accomplish outside of the ring as a heavyweight champion?
I just I just want to keep fighting. Keep fighting. Um, keep making legacy. Keep making legacy and become like a Canelo Mexican heavyweight. So that's what I'm trying to do. Make a legacy and a big name for myself. And I know I just proved that June 1st.
Yeah.
This one's for you. Is Joshua coming to the press conference? And if not, why not?
He's still seeing the doctor at the moment, so I don't know, and I'm waiting for an update myself.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay, but I think they're just keeping an eye on him at the moment. Yes.
Assuming everything goes to plan in terms of the rematch, how soon can we start the countdown?
I don't know. At the end of the day, let's speak to AJ first. He's got to, firstly want to do that, which knowing him, I believe he will. But that's not for tonight. Obviously we know he was due to fight in November time. So let Andy enjoy his great victory, and we'll plan as a team, and we'll speak to Andy's team, and we'll act accordingly. Yeah.
Nah, I don't really care, you know. At that, when I fought him, I trained myself, and a lot of people don't know that. I did some interviews, and I trained myself for that fight, and I feel I won, and now I have the WBO champion of the world. So I'm just happy. I just want to take this moment with my family, my kids, and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think they looked over me. You know, I feel they should have paid attention to me first and before making other plans to fighting Wilder and Tyson Fury because you know I'm a dangerous fighter as well, and I feel they underestimated me and started um, planning to fight other fighters instead of focusing on me. So you know we got the victory. I'm really happy.
Yeah.
That everything is possible, man. You believe in God, you focus, you follow your dreams, you never give up. If somebody pulls you down, don't listen. You just keep working, just like how I did. And look it, we just made history. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think just the way that I look, you know, the extra flab, the extra flab that I carry. But we've been working on it since when we fought Dimitrenko and after we got this fight right away, we didn't want to lose as much weight. You know, I wanted to be strong. I even actually gained 5 more pounds just to be actually a little stronger. You know, because Anthony's a big guy. So, but now that I have this time, I just want to get in really good shape and look like a Mexican Anthony.
Any other questions, guys? Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know, man. I think the speed got to him, my style. I don't think they were. I don't think they knew that I was gonna come out like that. I don't think they knew that it was gonna make it difficult for Anthony. But all the hard work and dedication that we did in the gym with my coaches and my dad always supported me and my whole team. Um, you know what? We pulled it off, man. I believed in myself. I believed that we were gonna win, and I believed that I was gonna become the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. I don't know. I don't know. I feel he could have still kept going, but I think I would have put him away in a fashion way if the referee didn't stop it. But you know what? The referee did his job, and I'm pleased for the stoppage.
Andy, when you was
Where-
drop when you dropped Anthony to the canvas throughout the fight, when you dropped Anthony to the canvas throughout the fight, how difficult was it for you to maintain your composure because you knew how how big the occasion was and what you was on the cusp of achieving?
You know what? I had to keep my composure. I didn't want to let all my energy out. You know, I kind of felt that he was gonna try to tire me out and wait until I got a little tired. But we were ready for this fight. You know, we ran a lot, the conditioning, the sparring that we did. So I was ready for war, and I was ready for all the 12 rounds.
Yes.
Hi, Andy. This is Eva Maria from the Ring Magazine. I have two short questions. Number one, what did you learn about Anthony Joshua that you didn't learn until now? I mean, what things that did he do that you weren't expecting, and what things didn't he do in terms of boxing?
You know, I learned that I'm a warrior because I fell in the canvas and I got back up and I put him in the canvas. So I learned that if I get knocked down, I know I could get back up and put them down. But you know what? He hits hard. I respect the guy, but I'm just happy, man. I'm still pinching myself that this is true. This
And
is real.
the second one is in terms of politically and socially, we can say that the Mexican community right now is not at the best moment in terms of respect in that field. You have inherited the title of the baddest man on the planet right now, with all the respect that it brings, the heavyweight championship. What do you think that is going to do for the Mexican community in the country, and in terms of getting respect and getting the confidence moving forward?
Where I think Mexico has every champion in every weight except now now we have the Mexican heavyweight champion, and I think it's gonna do a lot for my community and for Mexico, and now they could say that they have their first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, and I was gonna cuss, but I'm just happy that it's me. I'm so fucking happy that it's me. Yeah, but I can't wait, man. The Mexican that I have in me, you know what? It just showed, and I never been in the canvas until today, and I got up. I think that's the real warrior that I am, and a lot of fighters that they get knocked down, they come back up and they keep fighting and fighting and until they win, and that's exactly what we did. We did it, baby. All the people that believed in me, we did it. Everything that I said came true. All the doubters, too bad, man.
All right, guys. Well done, Evan. Well done.
Thank you.